Okay, let's go on about the assignment for family sociology. Now, this can be kind of a fun one. This is going to be around poverty and low income. Now, it's at a 35%, but 30% of it is the bulk of the work, 5% is towards the contract. And the contract is due earlier, and the final project is due on the 11th week. Now, what we're going to be doing here is looking at quintiles. Now, quintiles are the way that researchers divide the population up into 5 segments, each 20%. So it puts the population divided up into the 20% quintiles. Now, in this case, we're going to put you guys all into the first quintile group based on income, which means you're in the lowest income quintile, number 1. The highest quintile is number 5. And you'll be getting some resources. You'll get a document that looks at income in the 5 quintiles. You'll also get an expenditure, what kinds of expenses that most families have in the course of a month. And you're going to see all quintiles, but you're going to work with the number 1 quintile only. Now, you're going to get some other resources, the Canada Food Guide. There's also a PowerPoint for the Canada Food Guide that explains it a bit. I've provided some other resources. Now, here's the list of the things that you're going to get. I'll put up a sample blank menu sheet. You, of course, can create your own in any way you want. I'll just give you an idea what it could look like. Now, your contract is due as stated. Now, what you're going to do is each member is going to complete a 1-week menu for the family. Now, you've been given a case study that's in your assignment in your wiki. And in that case study, Bill and Ann and their 2 kids are living in the income and have the expenses of those people in quintile 1. And so each member of your group, 4 of you, will each do 1-week menu for a month. Now, there's a couple of groups with 3 and another group, I think, with 5. So instead of doing 4 weeks, you're doing 3 1-week menus or 5 1-week menus. And you're going to be basing your decisions on the Canada Food Guide. You come as close to that as you can. So you may have to read some labels to see what's in some of the products that you're going to be shopping for, because a lot of times they're not as good as what the Canada Food Guide recommends if you just go based on the labeling. So you go to the grocery store, you take your phone with you so you can take pictures, or you take a camera and you start taking pictures of the food that you want to buy to feed your family within your budget. Now, you have to do what you can to stay within your budget. You can't just spend for the sake of spending. You're in a low-income family, and so you have to stretch a dollar as best you can while trying to feed your family responsibly and nutritious meals. So take pictures of products, their prices, so that you can build your menu for your week for each individual person. And then also tell me how you plan on using some of your food. For example, if you bought a 10-pound bag of potatoes, you're not all having them all at once. So you're going to be splitting them up over the course of the week or maybe over the course of the month. You also don't have a very big refrigerator, so their freezer space is small. So you have a lot of these variables that you have to take in consideration. So you do your contract first, you start developing your menu, but then pay attention to your wiki in week 7. I'm going to upload into your wiki a crisis, something that's going to occur to your family, and you don't have to adjust your menu or anything, but you do, by the end of you're ready to hand in your assignment in week 11, you do need to reflect on that. What did the crisis do to the way that you were spending your money? How is your life going to change now that this crisis has occurred? What has been some of the difficulties or the learnings that you've gained out of this experience and the challenges of someone in the first quintile? So all of that gets completed and handed in a PDF into your wiki in the 11th week, no later than 5 p.m. on the Friday. Here's a quick quick overview of what's expected. The due dates are there again. And here's the rubrics of how it will be marked. The menus, the budget decisions, the pictures, the summary of the crisis, and then the overall summary. All right. That's the assignment that you have. I hope you enjoy it. The feedback I've received from previous year of having done this has been very good and positive. They enjoyed it very well. They had fun with it. And as a result, it looked like they did a very good job. They did a good job. And so I'm not trying to set you up to be compared. I'm just trying to set you up to have a fun and enjoy this. It's not as hard as it might appear. So good luck with it. Have fun. I hope you learn a lot, and I look forward to seeing your menus posted in your wiki in week 11. All right, everybody. Good luck and have fun. Bye now.